Dear meat sacks, aliens, and androids, I proudly present to you Spacebase Startopia. It will be breathtaking.
You're breathtaking!
Help us, Commander. Commander, I hope you have a pleasant trip. Welcome to Spacebase Startopia, a donut-shaped burgeoning funhouse of cold, hard steel. Organic cell clusters may find a place to live, work, and relax here, like Gary here. Hello, Gary. Our 3 unique decks leave nothing to be desired for well-traveled space captains of any species. Whether you're seeking comfort or thrill, Space-Based Startopia is always your best choice. To keep Startopia the paradise it is, the tireless buzzer droids are always at work. Even a utopia can have its problems, so every now and then there can be issues. But I guarantee you that any genetic anomalies and minor duplication errors are entirely within the acceptable range for an AI such as myself. You can trust me to take good care of you. Except Gary. I never liked Gary. What are you waiting for, Commander? Space-Based Startopia is waiting for you. Oh, before you unpack, please can you present a valid boarding pass?
Welcome to the Startopia Basics Introductory Course, Command R. Before the RFS can unleash you on the known galaxies, we are obliged to offer you this introductory course. This is mainly for insurance purposes, but don't worry, we'll keep it as brief as possible. This scenario will introduce you to the basics of controlling your Startopia base simulator. Initiate Welcome Protocol. Welcome to the Startopia Basics Introductory Course, Command R. For more information, first open the notification in the notification panel. Here you will find useful information about your station. Your Startopia base simulator allows you to easily take control of a station, and the virtual camera allows you to monitor the entire base at all times. Move your camera to get an overview of the station. Your task is to set up a Startopia base and turn it into a comfortable place for aliens to visit. The most important tools for this are your work droids, also referred to as fuzzies. However, fuzzies only have a limited amount of internal energy. A fuzzy charging station is required to charge them. Command R, use the construction menu to erect a fuzzy charging station. Place the hologram in the place you have designated and confirm the construction order for your fuzzies. The hologram will be displayed in blue if the place you have designated is usable. Good work, Commander. Your fuzzies will now begin to set up the fuzzy charging station. The fuzzy charging station has been installed, Commander. Your Startopia base's energy core can store a limited amount of energy, the universal currency of all known galaxies. When a room is built, the required energy is taken from your energy core. In addition, that room's activation energy is blocked in the energy core's maximum storage capacity, removing it from use. In times of crisis, a room can be deactivated to quickly reclaim both. As mentioned in the beginning, your job is to keep arriving alien visitors happy. A fuzzy charging station is unsuitable for this, as only a few aliens will enjoy a strong electric shock. Please open your base simulator's construction menu. Now please select the berth. In this tutorial we want to focus on free construction. Later you will also be able to access already pre-built berths here. For this room, first select the floor area that the room is to occupy. Please note the minimum and maximum permitted sizes. The room is shown in blue if it can be built as is. The berth has been successfully placed. Now sit back and watch how the electronic units do all the real work, Commander. Oh, you're good at that. Would you like me to increase your ration of nutrient slime? Oh, I see that has already been done. Commander, according to my sensors, your inaction has been rewarded. When your visitors satisfy their needs on the station, you receive prestige, an RFS-designated pseudo-currency, which you can use for new empowerments such as new rooms and other utilities. Use the research menu to enable the communication center. Excellent, Commander. Bug Wraithorians are working in the communications center, receiving radio transmissions. This is extremely useful for alerting you to various events that you can use to your advantage. Now please build the communications center. Commander, in order for the communications center to actually function, you'll need to hire some Bug Wraithorians. You can do this either via the corresponding alien's detailed view, or more efficiently via the alien overview. The alien overview lets you keep track of all visitors to your station, Commander. Furthermore, my evaluation processor evaluated them and translated them into 2 concrete values for you: skill and dedication. While ability describes an alien's competence, dedication reflects how long an alien will perform their duties before they want to satisfy their needs again. Commander, I suggest you hire some Bug Wraithorians to get the communications center up and running. Note that hiring aliens involves a one-time payment of energy. Excellent, Commander. You've hired your first Bug Wraithorian via the alien overview. Commander, a Bug Wraithorian has begun work in the communications center. Excellent, Commander. You have now learned how to operate the virtual camera, place rooms, and hire aliens. In times past, this introductory course was sufficient to run a Startopia base. However, following an internal assessment of the increased number of deaths, the course has now been expanded. In the next course, you will learn how to keep alien visitors happy and alive. Welcome to the Visitors to Startopia Introductory Course, Command R. In this scenario, we look at the primitive carbon-based life forms that will visit your Startopia base and their petty needs. According to the galactic statutes, the RFS is obliged to inform you that the death of visitors to your station has no positive effects whatsoever. Initiate Welcome Protocol. Welcome to the second part of the Startopia Basics Introductory Course, Command R. Commander, I have taken the liberty of pre-positioning the most necessary rooms in order to keep the completion time for this course within reasonable limits. The foundation of all Startopia bases are the alien visitors that come on board. All visitors carry a certain amount of energy with them, which they are only too happy to spend if they can satisfy their needs in return. At the moment, this station does not particularly impress your visitors. To get a quick overview, you can inform yourself via the station ratings. First, open the station ratings. Command R, commence operations. Excellent, Commander. Thanks to the station ratings, you can see what aliens think of your base in general and use your visitors' spitter comments to determine where the problems on Startopia lie. At the moment, for example, there seems to be a problem with poor air quality. To eliminate this, I have materialized some atmosphere filter crates near your energy core. By the way, Commander, you can also open a detailed view for virtually any object, including, of course, aliens, to get more information. Now please build the atmosphere filters. Commander, to improve your understanding, I have taken the liberty of displaying the atmospheric distribution in the virtual camera. Blue areas are fine, while red areas contain unpleasant air and are a source of displeasure for your visitors. You should place the atmosphere filters mainly in red areas. Excellent, Commander. You have successfully built some atmosphere filters. Now please switch to the fun deck. Commander, so far we've limited ourselves to the subdeck. Actually, many of the Startopia bases consist of several decks. The fun deck is the place your aliens go to have fun, and that's where they're most willing to spend their energy. As a precaution, I have already pre-positioned some rooms for satisfying basic needs, so that your visitors do not have to keep taking the elevator back to the berth on the subdeck all the time. In addition to these basic needs, aliens later also crave entertainment. However, in order to build more rooms, we must first expand the fun deck. Open the bulkhead on the fun deck to take over the sector behind it. Very good, Commander. A disco has already been built behind the airlock. This provides entertainment for your visitors. However, it has not been connected to the energy grid yet and is therefore not operational. Outside the initial fun deck sector, the other energy-hungry rooms on the fun deck must be connected to the energy grid using energy distributors. In addition, Celebramer work in the disco where they entertain dancers with the finest beats. Commander, I'd like to point out that you've recruited the wrong aliens. The disco is operated by Celebramer. Excellent, Commander. You have hired Celebramer. All you have to do now is power up the disco using an energy distributor. Commander, the disco is now operational. Please note that each energy distributor literally distributes energy and thus constantly draws on your energy reserves. Excellent, Commander. You have now learned to analyze your visitors' needs and use the fun deck. Welcome to the Biomes on Startopia Introductory Course, Command R. In this scenario, we will focus on the bio deck on Startopia, which, where available, not only provides a cozy atmosphere for the alien visitors and satisfies their need for nature, but whose plants also provide important resources on Startopia. Initiate Welcome Protocol. Welcome to the Biomes on Startopia Introductory Course, Command R. Commander, you should know that crates have a maximum shelf life. If they just lie around for too long, they break and become nothing more than compressed garbage. To avoid this, crates can be stored in cargo hold where a temporal loop protects them from breaking down. I have already pre-placed a cargo hold. Generally, your fuzzies take care of storing crates on their own, but you can also assist them and use the matter storage to pick up crates and beam them into the cargo hold. Command R, commence operations. Commander, you can also pick up several objects at the same time. Just give it a try. To drop an object from the matter storage, please mark that object in the matter storage and then use your Startopia base simulator input device to drop it at the position your virtual marker is indicating. Marvelous, the way you mastered this simple task. Crates can be obtained in a variety of ways. However, in the course of this tutorial, we will focus on the bio deck. Now please switch to the bio deck. To the bio deck, Commander. Here you will find different biomes in which a wide variety of plants are grown. Once a plant is fully grown, it can be harvested using its detailed view. During this harvesting process, the plants are transformed into resources through molecular transmutation and immediately packed into crates. By the way, sectors on the bio deck also produce oxygen crates, which are used for atmosphere filters. This production correlates with the number of plants in that sector. Acceptable work, Commander. Manually harvesting the plants can be rather laborious. Fortunately, you can hire dryads to harvest resources from the plants without destroying them in the process, as well as grow new plants. I strongly advise you to make use of them. Commander, by the way, hired dryads build their own small dwellings on the bio deck where they can satisfy their own basic needs. This is very useful as it saves them the long way to their berth on the subdeck. Congratulations, Commander. You have successfully hired some dryads. Next, you need to learn how to terraform the biodeck. To do so, open the terraforming view. Logically, this can only be done on the biodeck. Commander, as already mentioned, you can terraform the biodeck to your liking and create different biomes. Each biome has its own plants which yield different resources during harvesting. Alien visitors also come to the biodeck to satisfy their need for nature. They can do this in the biome which corresponds to their homeworld or near bodies of water, which all aliens enjoy. By the way, you can use the terraforming overview to tell your dryads which biomes they should grow and harvest plants in. Now terraform a section of the biodeck. Excellent, Commander. Now please terraform a part of the biodeck to rainforest. Excellent, Commander. You have now learned how to store crates and terraform the biodeck. I congratulate you on having learned these trivial skills. Commander, in this mission you are about to learn how to use the factory and how to produce crates there. Furthermore, we will sell goods through the spaceport to earn energy. You already have a factory and a cargo hold, and your fuzzies are already storing crates there. First, produce more fuzzies. The first fuzzy has been successfully produced, Commander. Now you only have to wait for the second. Very well, you have produced the fuzzies that you need. Next we deal with selling the goods. Commander, a trader is near the station and wants to trade with you. What perfect timing. Give the trader permission to dock at your spaceport. Very good, Commander. The trader has docked at the station. Now select the spaceport to be able to trade goods. Very well, you have successfully sold the fuzzies. Commander, you can sell higher quality goods at better prices. In order to produce higher quality goods in the factory, you must first unlock them. Build the laboratory that is conveniently stored in a crate at the energy core. In order for you to be able to fully concentrate on building the laboratory and expanding the researches, I have already taken the liberty of hiring a few Eurekers to work in your laboratory. Very good, Commander. Now expand the fuzzy research to unlock the fuzzer MKII. To do this, place a fuzzy in a crate in the laboratory or use the research menu. In this case, the crate must be in a cargo hold. You can also select automatic research as you only have the corresponding crate in the cargo hold. Excellent, Commander. Your Eureker will now begin to research the fuzzy MKII. The more complex the research, the more time it takes to expand it. The research has been completed, Commander. Now produce fuzzy MKIIs and sell them via the spaceport. Good work, Commander. The first fuzzy MKII has been produced. Now wait until the second one is also ready. The fuzzy MKIIs have just been produced and there's already another trader in orbit to buy them from you. How convenient. Please note that all goods you want to sell must be stored in your cargo hold. Commander, you have learned how to produce goods in the factory and trade via the spaceport. In addition, you have learned to expand researches with the help of the laboratory. I think you are now reasonably well equipped for everyday life as a commander. Welcome to the practical course, Command R. In this scenario, we look at what we have learned so far and try to apply this knowledge in practice. Good luck.
Initiate welcome protocol.
Welcome to the practical test, Command R. Here you will learn to deal with the everyday problems that can occur when operating a Startopia base. This station is quite the disaster, Commander. Some rooms are deactivated, employees have quit in fits of anger, there is garbage everywhere and your fuzzies have broken down. So like about 5 minutes after an RFS employee took the helm. You should reactivate the fuzzy charging station to be able to charge your fuzzies. The other problems are best identified first with the different scan modes. Command R, commence operations. Commander, the fuzzy charging station is now up and running. Use the matter storage to beam a fuzzy there for charging. Excellent, Commander. A fuzzy now has internal energy again. Theoretically, it can now give other fuzzies a jump start, but you can get the station up and running much faster if you charge the other fuzzies as well. Commander, the communications center received a message about a galactic cleaning crew. You should take a look at it. Commander, an object has broken. Fortunately, your fuzzies automatically take care of this kind of problem. So, as usual, you needn't take any action. However, you can prioritize the repair order in the detailed view if you wish. Excellent, Commander. You seem to have gotten a handle on the need for nature. Commander, the communications center has received a message about an impending solar storm. You could use this to your advantage. Commander, glad to see you built an atmosphere filter. Commander, the atmosphere on board seems to have normalized. I think we can check that point off the list. Commander, I wanted to point out to you that you can use your energy or prestige to buy a great number of things from my Val shop. Commander, the communications center has received a message from a traveling doctor. You should take a look at it. Excellent, Commander. All rooms on the fun deck are now supplied with energy. Excellent, Commander. You have now learned to deal with both major and minor problems aboard Startopia. According to the RFS, you are now ready to face the final test in a series of test scenarios. My congratulations. Welcome to the Combat on Startopia Introductory Course, Command R. Not all conflicts can be resolved through diplomacy and dialogue, Commander. In fact, there are surprisingly few conflicts that can be resolved this way. In this scenario, we will therefore look at the military options available to you on Startopia.
Initiate Welcome Protocol.
Welcome to the Combat on Startopia Introductory Course, Command R. Commander, I've once again taken the liberty of pre-positioning a number of rooms with typical human inadequacy, amongst them a security station. Leviathans working in the security station produce drones, which not only take over police duties, but can also be used for military purposes in case of need. A mech can also be built for greater threats. These huge fighting machines are directly linked to their respective security stations and offer immense firepower. Commander, the Biometric Universal Tactics Interface, or BUT for short, allows you to issue commands to your drones and mechs as well as control them. First, however, you should have a mech built. Use the security station's detailed view for this. Command R, commence operations. Very good, Commander. You have added a mech to the construction queue. Your fuzzies will now take care of building the mech. Commander, the mech construction has been successfully completed. Please note that the mech's actions consume their own energy, which the RFS has termed commando points. A mech's commando points are automatically replenished by the Leviathans working in its assigned security station. You can now open the BUT interface and use it to command the mech. Commander, there's an enemy mech standing by behind that bulkhead. Due to budget cuts, its defenses have been disabled for this tutorial. Brilliant, Commander. The BUT interface allows you to select multiple units and issue them all in order at the same time. Commander, mechs are very large units. You should make sure that there is enough distance between objects on Startopia to allow your combat units to navigate here. They should also be able to leave the security station. To transport a mech over several decks, you need a mech transporter. Please arrange for its construction. You have no capacity left for additional energy, Commander. Commander, please note that a mech transporter is not only built on the current deck, but also in the same place on all other decks. This then connects these decks. Logically enough, this only works if there is enough space in the same spot on the other decks. Excellent, Commander. You have successfully placed the mech transporter. Please note that it is not available on the fun deck, as you do not yet own the corresponding sector. Open the bulkhead on the fun deck to take over this sector. Commander, there were some enemies trapped in the newly opened sector. They are now on their way to destroy your energy core. Get your mech onto the fun deck to stop the enemies. Commander, you have successfully eliminated all hostiles. Acceptable work. You have now learned to command military units. According to RFS statutes, you are therefore excellently prepared for all eventualities and could also serve on the front line in case of war. Congratulations.